Hello and welcome to Video Revealed. I'm Colin Smith. I want to give you my video podcast screen layout for free. All right, thanks to Dana Lattery and David Blackman for helping me. I reached out on Facebook and asked them, could you just record 30 seconds so I could drop you in as if we've got two people that are doing a stream live and talking back and forth. So let's have a look at what it looks like in Premiere Pro. I'll just jump the full screen here.
Hey everybody, my name is David Blackman, aka the Digital Buddha.
So we got each one separated in its own frame. The ticker, I dragged in from my tickers. I'll show you that at the end. Those aren't free, but you can pick them up on the store. You'll notice that there's a logo in the front, and there's the same logo repeated on the background, and then a template there for the show name that you could change.
There's a couple of things that you got to do to understand
All right.
the fact.
So it's made up of all of these layers here. And I chose Photoshop simply because it's much more rich, graphically rich for things like styles that you can use. There's also a feature, and I'll show you this in a second, where you can link to an external file. So the logo itself, although it's in the layered Photoshop file, it's actually linked to an external file. So when you update the external file, it'll update the logo in the front and all of the repeated patterns in the background. Interesting. So let's look at what we've got here. When you bring in a Photoshop file, you have the option of bringing in all the separate pieces, and that's what you're seeing here. Now, obviously, you don't shoot square video, but I've got a transform and crop on here so that they sit inside those frames. And then the show name, which is just text, the graphic, and the background. So if we look at this in Photoshop, the layered Photoshop file, and you can see it's named with all the same things. And again, what I like here is in Photoshop, I like to use styles. The frames that are on here have a bevel and emboss, a metallic kind of look. You can't do that at all in Premiere Pro. You can create a frame, basically a stroke, but you can't create this kind of a multi-dimensional look. And if we call up our styles, there's a bunch of styles here, and I've got them selected. You can see I've got both of them selected here. So as I try these different styles, different grunge styles, lots of different effects that you can get. And you can just Google Photoshop styles. There are a ton of styles out there to use. So let's leave it on that one. That one looks good. Okay. So you'll notice the logo layer, this guy right here, has a little link in it. And it's actually linked externally. So if I right click and ask it to reveal in Explorer or the Finder on Mac, it's going to show it right there. So there's the logo.psd. If I open this up, it opens up, it's a completely separate file, and this can contain as many layers as you want. So here we've got the shape, text, and then another shape with some effects on that. So if I want to change this from logo to live, and if I save that and come back to here, it updates there. If I double click on the background, this is also a smart object. And you can see these need to be updated, but I can select all of them and update all modified content. And you can see it says live, save that. And now everything is updated in here. Okay, so here I need to save. So once I'm back in here, save. And now when we go back to Premiere Pro, you'll see live show up. The logo is live and all the background graphics are live. So all you have to do once you download this from our store is add your video to one of these two layers here. And as I showed you, there's a transform and a crop, and the Lumetri, I'll take that off. You can add that if you want later on, but basically these two, transform and crop, will take your HD video and put it right inside that frame. So I'll have a placeholder for each one of these videos, and you'll just right click on that and replace footage. Pick your footage and it's going to drop right into the timeline and show up. And then if you select everything and then click on the end, you'll add an edit point and then tap E. You can extend edit to playhead. So wherever the playhead is, it jumps over to that. Now, obviously the two videos that these guys sent me were, I said, just give me something short to drop in there. But if yours is, 30 minutes long, then you can stretch those graphics out very long. Okay, now I did drop in my ticker, so I'll just show you where those, you can buy these from our store. So you can grab anything. Let's grab this guy. And now we've got a completely different one that comes up in there. So there you go. Little interesting thing from me to you. If you want to use this, great. Just update any of the components, replace the background. Obviously, use your own logo. It's a PSD file, so drop your logo into that PSD, delete the rest of my layers, and it's going to update. If you go back to this, the color background, all this is a grunge layer, a background color that you can change, and then a whole bunch of copied logos. Each one of these is just copied and moved over. So you can easily replace that again because they're all linked to this logo file. Whatever that logo is, it's going to update everywhere. So kind of fun to play around with. Let me know what you think if you're using this, and hopefully you'll find it useful. Hey, if you're new to Video Revealed and you found this informative and this kind of stuff useful, take a moment and subscribe. You want to support us some more, you can do that through our store on videorevealed.com/shop. You can donate once or monthly, any amount. We've got lots of wonderful people who are supporting us all the time. We really do appreciate that. Till next time, I'm Colin Smith, and it's my job to monkey around with some interesting things, put some stuff together for free, and see if you like it.